Hi. The Industrial Revolution was driven by the narrative and the mindset that we must conquer nature, we must exploit nature. No doubt, it has brought us a lot of innovations and inventions that has filled our lives with comforts and conveniences. But we have paid a very heavy price in the form of complete destruction of nature. Destruction to the point of our own peril. Global water crisis is one of the many adverse impacts of that mindset. Hi, my name is Dr. Bhakti Devi. I'm the founder of Urban Water Doctor. At Urban Water Doctor, we are on a mission to help city water users understand and approach water management the way nature wanted us to do so. We take a nature based approach to water management. So, speaking of the mindset that has brought us to this point, it is important that as we go forward, we acknowledge that and we reject such a mindset and instead adopt the approach of treating water like a teacher. We learn and observe, we observe and learn from nature and we mimic nature and as we approach water management. So, if we were to take account of certain observations about nature and how it has designed water and the processes around water, what are the things that we could learn? So, there are three observations that I want to discuss in this video. The first observation is that of nature's water cycle. The water cycle shows to us how water can be regenerated over and over again as water moves above, on, and below Earth while supporting life for millions of years. So, the takeaway from this observation is that whenever we design a water system, we make sure that we create a circular system by incorporating the processes that can regenerate, recover, recycle, reuse water, recharge water. In a sense, we want to make sure that water is used more than one time or multiple times before it is put away. The second observation about nature is that the entire Earth's surface and the vegetation have been designed to take rainwater, store it, retain it, and put it under the ground and make it available to us as groundwater. In fact, this design results in as much as 30% of the fresh water that is on the planet is available as groundwater, as against as little as less than 1% is available to us as surface water in the form of rivers and lakes. And it's interesting to note that the surface water is actually subject to loss by evaporation, and therefore it makes sense to have more of the water available as groundwater, which is not subject to evaporation loss. So, what can we learn from this observation? What we learn is that, or take away from here, is that we must design cities and the building forms in the cities to behave like sponge so that they can store and retain and recharge the groundwater by covering it with as much soft surfaces, permeable surfaces, and with vegetation. The third observation. The third one is about the fact that nature has many, many microorganisms for whom what we reject as waste is actually food. How can we apply this learning? What we can do from this learning is that when we want with the used water that we create as a result of our water use can be cleaned and treated by utilizing these microorganisms, because they will then chew up the what we think is contaminants and for who that those contaminants are actually food for them, the microorganisms can be put to use who can chew up these contaminants and result in giving us clean water. So they can be applied to clean up the water in the way nature would clean it. So this is something very important to understand, that when we approach water management, when we are looking for solutions to manage water in a sustainable way, then we just need to look to nature and learn from them. I hope you will utilize this thinking in approaching water management. I will be covering more such topics in the future videos. My name is Dr. Bhakti Devi. I'm the founder of Urban Water Doctor. You can contact us by visiting our website at urbanwaterdoctor.com or email us at urbanwaterdoctor@gmail.com. Thank you.